guys, I want to do a little bit of a different video today, okay? So kind of bear with me and I hope you enjoy it. Today's video is going to be Lochry defeat, otherwise known as the Lochry Massacre. Right here on this very spot, or real close to it, it was a battle fought here August 24th, 1781. It was either right here or real near here. It was probably right here. What it is, the Indians basically just destroyed them. See, it was a battle between Great Britain and the 13 colonies, you know, before they spread into western frontier. And from what I understand, they was coming up the Ohio River. Right over that way is Lochry Creek. So they decided to cut into Lochry Creek because they was looking for some game. Now, I found out about the Lochry Massacre when I first moved here to my town. And I couldn't get enough information on it. This story I love history. And this is the history I like to sink my teeth into. But like I was saying, they kind of rolled up the river here, or the creek, looking for food. Now, back then, you got to remember, the creek wasn't as big and it wasn't as deep. The bridge wasn't here, of course not. These things back then didn't exist. So it was a quiet day, and they started hunting for food. All around here was hunting grounds for the Indians, for them to get their food and stuff. They didn't like white men hunting for their food, you know? So it was said 100 Indians, I'm thinking more, attacked them. They didn't have a chance. I mean, just imagine coming up this creek, peaceful day, them poor souls did not have a chance. No. Now, some of them did swim across the creek to try to get away, right? But back then, all that right down there was farmland. Trees. I don't even think it was farmland. Scratch that, it can't be farmland. But it was all trees, wilderness. I didn't get too far. As a matter of fact, some of them was taken prisoner and taken somewhere and slaughtered. Well, murdered. So I don't know what you will call it. It was horrible from what I gather. I'm going to leave a website down in the description if you guys want to read up on it. Yes, I could have done this video more justice. But I'm not good at talking and explaining things. Just go with it. It's hard to think that many years ago Indians ruled this world right here. Well, didn't rule. They ran around here. Hard to think, but this was their home before we came along. All this back then wasn't like it is now. It was altogether different, guys. Every bit of it. Now that right down there is backwater from the creek, but on the other side of that hill is basically where they plant crops. It's fields where they plant corn and stuff. And it was written the other day in a form that whenever they till that up every year, they find arrowheads. All through here is littered with arrowheads. I say about maybe a foot down in the ground, some not even that far. Even my house has arrowheads. If I go digging in the yard too far, I find an arrowhead. I got a bag of them. So if I got this right about here is ground zero for that massacre. Nobody really knows 100%. It could be here, it could be there, or it could be right there. I'm thinking it's right here. As you notice, the wind's trying to dicker over the video here, but I expected this. So, hey guys, comment down below, okay? What do you think? What do you think of history like this? You have history in your town of a massacre. I mean, like I said a little bit ago, this is something that I was told about when we first moved here. And I've been trying to dig as much info on it as I can. Now, they do have reenactments of this battle. The last one I witnessed, I was real young. And guys, my apologies. The wind was just dickering me over. But yeah, leave a comment down below. anything like this ever happen in your town? Here we are rich with history of a lot of things. You know, rich with the history of Indians. And if you're like me, you try to dig up as much info as you can. I'm going to leave the link in the description down below. Basically of the Lochry Massacre. Otherwise known as the Lochry Defeat. Check it out, guys. Read up on it. You know, and you'll find out real quick. I'm not good at explaining things. Now, today's video is probably short, but not all of them is going to be long. So until next time, like always, thank you for watching. And yeah, I'm not going to close it out with my regular intro, my outro. Just go with it. I'm going to close it out with some reading material. So until then, guys, we'll see ya.